Hi, my name is Austin, and I'm here today to tell you about biking in the winter because it is possible, and I do that. So this is my bike right here, so you don't need anything too fancy. We'll get into gear here in a little bit, but I just wanted to tell you that this is a typical snowy day in the winter. It doesn't snow every day in the winter, but on days like this you can still bike, so I want to give you some tips and tricks to help you out on a day like this if you're trying to commute to school. So there's a little bit you need to know about equipment. Honestly, most of it are things that you should be putting on yourself, but there are a couple things on the bike that are useful. So first of all, in the winter, always make sure that your brakes are good. In general though, go a little bit slower than normal, but make sure of course that those brakes are there because it takes longer to stop in the winter on snow. Otherwise, there's not much else you need besides your standard bike. One thing that's nice is if you can get a little fender over the back wheel, which I don't have right here, but that's nice because then it won't throw snow up onto your back as you're riding. And that's really all you need for the bike for the most part. So for you, definitely bundle up. You see I'm wearing actually multiple layers right now. I have several jackets on. Make sure that the outer one is a good windbreaker so that as you're biking, the wind coming through doesn't go right through your sweaters or something like that, because that's what actually makes you pretty cold. So definitely once you have a good windbreaker or winter coat like this one here, a scarf is always really nice too because it makes your face pretty cold when you're biking through the wind, so you can kind of bundle it up and kind of wrap it around your face a little bit like that. And then also earmuffs are pretty nice too because my ears get really cold, so I kind of like to have some earmuffs on as well while I'm riding too. Yeah, the major key though, I'd say out of the scarf and the earmuffs and gloves, you would probably want gloves the most because your hands are the one thing you need to have on the handlebars at all times. And also you're touching a lot of metal parts of your bike and those get even colder in the winter, so definitely would recommend some good gloves. But once you have those things, you have kind of your starter kit for what you need to bike in the winter. Remember that you do have unlimited busing in the city with your student ID, so if you don't end up wanting to bike home, maybe after biking to school, you can always put your bike right onto one of the racks on the bus and then it can bus you home and you can still have your bike and make sure that that's with you. But that's really all I got, so happy biking!